So our next focus is going to be the slope-intercept form, which is, maybe if you remember, y equals mx plus b. And a reminder of what that m and that b stand for. M is the slope. That's where we're going to always find the slope, the number in front of the x. And then the y-intercept is always going to be in back of that x. You'll see it as plus something or minus something. And our big focus, if you remember from Algebra 1, whenever you took it, is that this y-intercept is wherever the line touches the y-axis, wherever it runs into. So some of the things that we're going to be doing, so as we take a look at our notes today. So I just started this example, first of all, by pointing out the y-intercept. So I drew a line, and I wanted to know what the equation of the line was. And I started by knowing that this is where the line runs into the y-axis. It was at 1, 2, 3. So notice again, I put that as purple, just so I kept my colors straight. And this right here is going to be right here, that y-intercept. So it hit the y-intercept at a positive 3. So this right here should say plus 3. Then if you notice, I did kind of my stairs. I counted my slope. I counted how many do I go down and over until I hit the line again. So how many down and over till I hit the line again. And really I could keep stair stepping if I wanted to practice a little bit, but technically I only have to do it once. Notice here again in yellow, I kept my slope yellow just to help my brain kind of see what was happening. And I went down 1 and then I went over 2. So that's where you see where that slope is. Remember, it's the rise, so it's that up or down over the run. And my rise this time was -1 because we went down 1, and then we ran 2. So this is the equation of the line. This is what we're looking for. This is going to be our focus. Okay, so let's take a look at this one now. This one's a little bit different. This one is from a table. So a table looks very different than a graph, obviously. It offers us some different information. So one thing to notice is, again, that rise over run. That slope, of course, is rise over run. So I'm going to look at the rise or the y. And what we found was that we found a pattern that every single time they added 2. So that's my rise. They added 2 every time they went up 2. Then for my run, or my x, we noticed that we added 1 each time. I ran 1. So rise 2, run 1. So my slope is 2. And you can see, again, I stuck with yellow to remind myself that that's what my slope looks like, and that's where slope goes. Then I looked for the y-intercept, and the y-intercept is going to happen anytime x is 0. So I can see right here that my y-intercept is 3.